So I'm just gonna manually save so I don't have to do this all over again.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
Loot this beggar. Get back into the action, starting with the arena. It's not gonna be an easy one. There will be a lot of fights. Oh. If thou seest a flaw in me, smite me. Argenta hoarse whispers. Nothing like the usual clear, almost I can't say this. She uses for prayer, smite me. She looks up at you, her dark eyes gleam anxiously. Rogue trader, you find me at prayer. Darkness surrounds us, and we will require all the spiritual fortitude our ravaged hearts can muster. Remain steadfast, we will break free from this darkness. Thank you for your words of solace, Rogue trader. Argenta pauses, contemplating something. A shadow crosses her face, followed by a flash of unreadable emotion. Tell me, Rogue trader, do you trust me? Please, look into your heart and tell me what you see. We do. I trust you with my life. But what if am I undeserving of your trust? Rogue trader, to lose hope is to err in the eyes of the Emperor, and I am drawing closer to erring than ever before. The darkness all around me thickens, and the clutches of our captors are strong. If I am to give myself fully to the battle ahead, I will need all my strength, and to summon such strength I must purge my soul. Tell me, will you hear my confession? I have nothing better to do, speak if you wish. Okay, let's go with, of course. I killed Theodora von Valancius. Dun dun dun. Yes, it was me, not your treacherous kin, Voidfear, not the cultists, me. She speaks with a strange blend of pride and horror in her voice. I remember every last detail. The ship was under attack. I grabbed my weapon and ran to her side, because I thought it was my duty to protect the Emperor's chosen. And what did I witness when I burst into her study? Theodora von Valancius, a rogue trader, holding a sinister sorcerer's artifact radiating with profane light. It was a lens like the ones we saw in Rykad's system, except it was a smaller and far more potent. I instantly knew it to be a weapon of the arch-enemy. I had seen objects like it before, on Salus Prime, the planet where I had sought their sacred relic and where I had nearly died at the hands of the cultists. So many things were made clear to me in that moment, so piercing was the revelation, so obvious the answer to how those heretics had found their way to the planet known to none but the house of von Valancius. I fired before I could even fully comprehend what I was seeing. Terra's light must have guided my hand, for one shot was all it took. The bolter discharge destroyed both the arch-enemy's artifact and its owner's black heart. But, and you confess such a thing so casually. We could just go with but. We like butts. I did not regret killing her, nor do I regret it now. Theodora had succumbed to the arch-enemy in its dark sorcery. The entire attack on the ship was merely the result of her and Voidfear feuding over their spoils, and I realized it in my heart the moment I saw the artifact in her hand. But standing in that room was the honorable arch-militant, a devout servant of the Emperor, and the reason I had made it off Salus Prime after the cultists' attack. When he saw me firing at Theodora, he instinctively rushed to protect her. I killed him too. Argenta lowers her gaze for a moment. Do you remember the orphans I once asked you to meet? Rogue trader. One of the boys was the son of the man I killed. My whole life I had sworn I would not allow villains to orphan children of the Imperium. And then I did so myself. Man. Argenta looks at you anxiously, waiting for your reaction. Do you at least regret doing what you did? Your hands would not be covered in blood of the innocents had you not acted on impulse. You should have told me the truth. I see no reason to condemn you. Theodora deserved to die for her treachery. As for any other victims, it was acceptable collateral damage. What's done is done. I hope we'll learn from this. Right now we need to think about a way to escape. You murdered my kin and hid the truth from me. That is unforgivable. Okay. You could go with this option. I did, and I despise myself for doing so. Sisters of battle are taught to laugh in the face of lies and intrigue, but instead I feared I would face immediate execution for the murder of the rogue traitor. I hoped that people would think it was Voidfear or the cultists who killed her, and I was right. But that lie, it burned my throat, and here, in this horrific reality away from Terra's light, I realized that I could keep my silence no longer. Okay, what's done is done. I hope you'll learn from this. Learn. I don't know what I'm supposed to learn. Must I spare a heretic in order to save innocent lives? Must I try to reason with them? I have pondered these questions 1,000 times, and I still don't know where the truth lies. I am glad I have revealed the truth to you, rogue trader. This dishonesty has been driving me out of my mind. Alright. The big truth revealed. Everyone would react differently, but I think this is appropriate for my character, in a way.
The Divine watches over us.
There's no reason to go nuts about it. Plus, she is my carry, in a way, so I'd like to keep her around. An exquisite strife awaits you. The blood-stained proselytes will face the sophisticated killers of the Cabal of the Poisonous Whisper, and the challengers who have already survived one fight in the arena will go up against fresh battle meat provided by the Cabal of the Wounded Skies. A lot of enemies.
If you're Xenos, I will drown you in your own screams. I will revel in your pain.
So, we got a few snakes, melee units here and there. Any snipers we gotta take care of? Does not seem to be the case. Okay, there's 1, 2. They're the main problem, really. What is this? Enter the portal. What portal? Ah. Okay, if you don't have any ranged options, you can do that. Argenta rolled a pretty decent initiative. We will try to give her a turn first, and see what kind of damage we can do to the snipers. Now, in order to get the most out of her, we need to stack everyone around her. So, I think I'll start in this direction. So, I'll put Ulfar. The only issue with Ulfar is he's such a big guy, he counts as like 4 boxes or 4 cells, so I need to position him in a way where it's easier for him to move, because some areas are not built for him, let's say. So we shall do this. Oh, another cool thing with him is he can act as a cover for your allies. So having him in the front with Argenta behind him, she gets the full cover bonuses, which is very, very nice, you know. And that's the best we could do, I think. Or something like that. Yeah. Alright, so, Air of Authority. Gotta switch up a few of these keybinds just so I don't fuck it up. Okay. And with that, we end this officer's turn. Then we give her a turn. Let's try to do some damage. Let's see. 95%. Good. Good. Since I'm not going to go through this portal, I'll prioritize him first. So we have 2 attacks. We should choose wisely. We can't kill immediately, so we can't do 3 attacks. So I'm just going to do this. And with that, I end my turn. She goes again. Now we could have the liberty of putting a bounty and trying to claim it. However, we need to make sure that it's a crit. So I'm gonna do 1 shot, and then we could claim it. I'm not gonna buff my stuff yet. This, we got 2 action points for that. And we can possibly kill the next sniper, so we don't have to use the portals. Put a bounty on him. Guarantee a crit. Reduce his armor. We can't claim another bounty, so we'll do this. Riding gun. He is very low. And now would be a good time to hide, because if he gets a turn, he does have the potential of one-shotting people. I just hope it's not none of my officers. We didn't get alts, but we'll see if we get lucky. Next turn. Okay, now we did. We could try to finish off the sniper, maybe? 3%. Jesus, that is awful. Okay. I'm just gonna put him in cover. And we could buff our main guy
Suits my purposes.
with all the juicy stuff.
Nothing I can't do.
Do this to build some stacks. Okay. We'll give him a turn
Suits my purposes.
for the sake of buffing everyone
The Emperor
a little bit. And then we can also light someone on fire. Okay. And now we can alt him.
My time is now.
And let the fun
My
begin.
enemies shall be crushed like dust beneath my feet.
Make it permanent. Like so, and go nuts. We got another alt. Very nice.
Rejoice in service.
We can alt again.
I am but a vessel for the higher purpose. Actions with another step towards our ultimate victory is nigh.
Burn ourselves.
I won't suffer this. I will not let this be the warning to all who oppose us.
Oh my god, dude. This is amazing. I want to position myself in a way where I could hit everyone. Maybe something like this. Yeah.
May the divine's will be done. I will tear
Okay.
your heart out
And with that, we could end our turn. Or just ult him again. Alright, boys.
I cannot comply.
Oh, why? Okay, we'll just do this.
Another step towards our ultimate
Move close.
rejoice in service.
This is fun.
Commands. To do this.
Okay, what's our hit chances on here?
Nothing I can't do.
Alright, I fucked her voice line. She sounds like a guy.
Not a problem for me. Opposing me
Done.
was your biggest mistake.
Easy peasy. Oh, we still have a sniper to deal with. Right, right. If it lands, nice. If not, well, bummer. It landed, but we didn't do much. Okay, what about you?
Already done.
Aww. Okay, we have another chance. Let's increase our damage. We only have one attack with him anyway. 22. He gets a turn. Alright, let's just see what happens. Easy. What's an angle in which we could burn him? Okay.
Let my enemies tremble at the sound of
Done. Your former captives. You have a chance to rectify the mistake that you made, and you forfeit your Archon's favor. I doubt your Mises will change your mind, and Sinisthoria will surely not want to give up her new plaything. Marizashi grips his blade with such strength that you can hear the scraping of his gauntlet against the handles. I was told I would be facing untested fighters, not the champions of the arena. You will answer for everything you have wrought. In the name of the God Emperor, let's go. Okay.
time to die, monkey.
I can't really see. Oh my god, they have a lot of health. We might not get lucky this time. Most of them are melee except for 2 of them. So we'll do the same thing pretty much. Okay, let's just put the frontliners closer. Go ahead and start. All of them get a turn first. Then after the massacre. Okay.
Suits my purposes.
Actions will speak louder than words.
I can't reach the gunners. So I'm just gonna burn Murzashi.
Not be deterred from that pathetic attempt.
Okay. Put the officers behind cover. No. We need them stacked.
Doubt is for the weak.
Let's try to do a bit of damage
As the Emperor faces why I was chosen.
to the gunners. Okay. Okay, we survived the onslaught. We shall boost
Not a problem for me.
Argenta.
Nothing I can't do.
Build
Suits
some
my
stacks.
purpose. Curse you, miscreant.
Give him more resolve. And
Already done.
boost her.
Nothing I can't do.
Okay.
I will savor your delectable angry.
My soul hunger. Becky.
I love it when you guys stack. Okay. Let's do this.
I'll do it.
Running
Faith
gun.
without deeds is worthless. I'll do it.
It's not gonna be enough.
Doomed. As the Emperor commands, I act. This is why I was
Very
chosen.
close.
We are the bane of lesser creatures. My soul hunger beckons.
Okay. Let's buff Ulfar a bit. Or our main guy. Well, he goes after Ulfar, so maybe we do this. It's not gonna do much. So could at least position him.
The fame-hungry come.
Kick.
Wolves ray. Let me educate you.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to do a melee. But sure, that's fine. That's fine. That is
Not a
fine.
problem for me.
Resolve. Get a stack.
Nothing I can't do.
Maybe even do this.
You unleashed my fury.
Joint analysis. Buff. Put a bounty on everyone. Give them raid. Okay. Could expose someone's. Let's just put more stacks on him. Okay. With that, we end his turn. Alright, Ulfar. What kind of damage can you do? Let us see. Let us see. Jesus. We had decent damage. Didn't kill anyone, but decent damage. Okay. We have a kick.
Let me educate you on the art of
He's prone. We could do this.
so shall it be.
Then we could. I don't know if we use this, does it give us more stacks? Let's test. It does. Okay, but unfortunately, we don't have access to wildfire. Okay. These guys are going to be a problem, but we need to deal with these also. So Ulfar is going to take some damage, but for the sake of killing the most people, this is worth it.
Rejoice.
Okay.
My rage. Go all who oppose us.
Okay.
choice in service.
Use all the buffs. Alt.
Power resides. Will of the
Get a few more kills.
Your corrupt ways is in battle. Who sheds bleed?
I can't see my chances on hit here, but they should suck because he's not really built for that. What is going on? 88 damage. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, well, we focus her. Wow, okay. Okay. This is nice. Okay. Oh, we got officer's turn. Thanks to our talents, we could,
Too easy. Nothing I can't do.
why can't I see my chances to hit? Just gonna do this.
Purposes.
Put the commissar debuff.
Will be to
Send him in again.
Bring glory to my bloodline.
This one is practically dead, I think. Yeah. So if I just do this. Burn.
Actions will speak louder than words.
my revenge will be delectable.
Rejoice in this people born to lose us.
Alright.
Already done.
You could also use his commissar debuff on the other guy. Might as well finish
All too easy.
buffing.
Nothing I
We
can't
didn't
do.
get to use the commissar debuff,
That was insulting.
but that's fine.
Already done. I'll make you laugh.
I shall endure everything with unshakable faith.
Can I burn? Okay.
I will not be deterred. Another step towards our ultimate victory.
Alright. Well, you could finish the fight.
Suits my purposes. All too easy.
Oh, wow. Okay. We have a lot of sacks, apparently.
Not a problem for me.
135. Very nice. Let's give him
Suits my
this.
purposes.
Okay, he can wrap everything up.
And fear incarnate.
And so shall it be done. Your
Alright, easy peasy. The finale, as bloody as it is disappointing, the pathetic amateurs who were wrongfully proclaimed champions of the arena have been brought down at the hands of the unworthy challengers. Impale the failures, and glory to the victor. Get out, Monkey, and tell the Terventius that he will pay for this insult. Alright. No traumas. Very clean. I don't know what this is for. Yeah, sure. We'll keep it.
With each step, I forge
I
my
think if we exit the map, we'll just automatically loot the snipers, so... Yeah. Really good weapons, like stat-wise, but I can't use them. So I'm just gonna keep them until somehow I get the option to get the Drukhari weapons as a talent. It's hidden behind a requirement of having at least some Xenos knowledge. Your Lordship, an emergency meeting has been called in the pit. What? We need you. The commissar told me to deliver this note to you. A hastily scribbled note saying you've pissed off the witches big time. You won't escape their fury. We need a plan. Meet me at the pit. The Emperor protects, Commissar. Alright. I'm gonna do a manual save. And I want to pay a visit to the Xenos guy
this path to the end.
first. Huh? The rising currents carry the smells of pain, blood, ichor, and failed ambitions, the smells of the dark city. With my wings flung open, I weave a path through the spires like a dark lightning bolt, chaotic and unpredictable in its pattern. To fly is to hunt in everyone, and flight hunts everyone else. Even I, Scourge Garthia, right, Bloodfeather, do not have the privilege of inviolability around these parts. I may become someone else's prey, except probably not today. This day I am the hunter. My homunculus modified olfactory receptors pick up the scent of my prey, and I tread cautiously as I approach it. The stench of Monkey is foul but varied, and the scent of my prey is quite telling, a powerful specimen, brash and reeking of the blood of others. I descend to the minaret that grows out of the nearest spire, and provides me with an excellent view. Accelerated reflexes allow me to assess the situation. In a fraction of an instant, it is time. But I still decided to wait and get a better look at the prey. I act. Okay. The shard carbine spews forth a stream of crystalline projectiles that howl and shatter as they pierce the flesh of the prey. A deadly slashing blizzard drapes the street in bloody snow. The bodies of random passers-by caught in the fire falling to the ground. This is a common occurrence in the spires. Everyone around me flees from the field of death whose borders I have made clear. The prey falls, but it is still alive. I did not expect the hunt to end with the first salvo. The prey is badly injured. I can easily finish it off in the open. The prey is trying to locate me among these tangle of spiked minerals. Summon companions to its aid. Breaks into a run. Okay, let's do that. A mistake. I unleash a new fan of crystalline shards, and the flesh of the prey blossoms with new cuts from my projectiles. Anyone who tries to approach it will be killed by the brittle shrapnel. The prey should have run away, not given me more chances to cripple it. The prey is weak. The prey is trying to locate me. Well, we're gonna fail this, most likely. Its frantic gaze leaps helplessly from one spire to another, but my hiding place is too discreet. Triumphant, I reveal in my superiority. The prey breaks into a run. Clever, but by escaping from the open streets, the prey has deprived me of the advantage of a long-range weapon. Oh. But I will not let it escape, so I spread my wings and soar over the alley, pelting the prey with bursts of indirect fire. The chase must not end too soon. The petitioner wanted my prey to die slowly. The prey flees down the most predictable and straightforward route, hoping that its strength does not abandon it. Slips away using the bodies of passers-by. My best option is toughness. We failed. The prey has overplayed its hand. The wounds inflicted by the first salvo slowed it down. Now awaits dexterity. I emit an enthusiastic squeal as I watch my projectiles torment its back. I am one step closer to victory. The hunt continues. The prey manages to elude me for a moment by ducking into a crowded street. The jet booster on my back emits a stream of ghostly blue flame, and I continue my pursuit. As I storm into the street, I see the prey again. This is a nice catch. The petitioner wanted me to deliver the prey to her, but I cannot do something different. When it is over, I will impale the body of the prey on a spike, protruding from the highest spire, so that it serves as a testament to my victory. The initial horror caused by my sudden attack has already worn off. The prey has suppressed its panic and is acting decisively and boldly, a commendable triumph of will over instinct. Seeking to slow me down, the prey turns some bystanders against me, bars my way with a cataclysm. Dude, slips away with the skill of one who has lived here their entire life. I have zero chance no matter what I do. It only takes the prey a couple of furious shouts to convince those huddled in the alley that the monster is coming for their lives. I am only pursuing the prey. I am met with frantic gunfire, and after making a sharp ascent, I take a pair of plasma grenades from my belt and hurl them into the crowd. The few who survive the explosion fall to the ground in terror. The fear that the prey has planted in them is weaker than the fear that I invoke. The conclusion is drawing closer. As I turn the corner, I triumphantly realize that I had driven the prey into a dead end. It is time for the massacre. The poison that I received from the petitioner as payment for the hunt is contained in the crystalline projectiles and should have worked by now. It will slow down the nervous system of my prey, weaken its muscles, and render it unconscious. When I spot the prey, I am pleased to note that the early signs of the effect of my combat toxins is having it on it. Its movement are slowed, and it is blinking often. Spots are floating in front of its eyes by now. The prey sucks at everything. Looks defenseless, and I attacked, failing to notice the trap it has laid out for me. It's not where I expected it to be. Having climbed the ledge of a wall, it lunges at me and bellows. With my wings folded, I ratchet up the jet booster and glide under the prey. It lands behind me, disappointed. Everything will be over in moments. For the love of God. The outcome will be decided in close combat. Wasting no time, my prey and I seize one another in a violent, furious embrace. Every decision made over the course of this fleeting hunt is being weighed, tipping the scale that will ultimately determine the winner. I am unpleasantly surprised when I realize the prey is aware of my combat style. It covers the vulnerable spots I like to cut open with my monomolecular claws. But this knowledge will not save it from death. My embedded glands spew hyperadrenaline into my bloodstream, and my artificially grown muscles convulsively swell under the porous fabric of my ghost plate. I torment the prey with claws protruding from my forearms and knees, and the prey... Our best bet is the strength check. Banks on brute force, trying to break my fragile bones and shatter my joints. Okay, that sounds badass. Powerful blows crush the hollow bones drilled by the crafty homunculus. Their lightness served me well during the flight, but has betrayed me here on the ground. I lose my footing, my body going floppy like a rag. So it's the fucking guy I've been working for all along, trying to take me out. My strength waning, I reach for the sharp carbine and shoot the prey right in the face at point-blank range. The crystalline projectiles whizzes within a hair's breadth of its face. A crushing blow turns my magnificent weapon to rubble with a mournful crunch. The prey grabs me by the throat, lifts me into the air, and snarls. It seems to want to know why I attempted to kill it. Would I tell it, if I could, about my petitioner, Kairos, the witch? Oh, okay. But how insulted she was by the deaths of her fosterlings, the blood-stained proselytes in the arena at the hands of my prey. About how badly she wanted to spite the prey's master, the sour-tempered homunculus Terventius, who had arranged that insult. Okay, so it's not him that sent this guy. I do not know, for my throat is crushed, and only a faint wail escapes it. I die. I am dying at the feet of my prey. No, at the feet of a monkey, a humiliating end for one who earned status of apex hunter of Camorra, through torturous alterations of the flesh and a bloody pilgrimage to the very top of the spires. Does it hurt to perish like this? It does. Is it fair? It is. The chaotic burst of violence that bloodied the streets of Camorra ends just as abruptly as it erupted. Such is life in the spires. Jesus. Oh. Is that him? Adrenal glands. Interesting.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs. What is that?
What an interesting sequence that was. That did not happen to me on my first playthrough.
Idleness.
Then again, a lot has changed since then.
With you at my side, victory is within our grasp.
Okay, let's take care of these wounds real quick. Using cheap medkits.
Your wounds shall not be your end.
We could,
Now, where were we?
alright. Try to pass this check.
I shall repent.
We failed it, but fuck it.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
My party is built for combat, not checks. Alright. Let's go pay the homunculus a visit. See if we can get our companions out of there.
The